We are back with some more Miata content, and today we're doing a little bit of preventative maintenance slash fixing oil leaks and fixing future oil leaks that will probably happen. So we are doing valve cover gasket and CAS O Ring, cam angle sensor O Ring. That one is really common to start leaking on Miatas because the OEM O Ring is crap. It's made of like recycled rubber supposedly, and it leaks really easily, like within a couple months of putting a new one in. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do the valve cover gasket because you can see it's sweating a little bit on the outside, and I actually pulled up this spark plug right here, and it's already like weeping through right there. So we are going to do that, and we should be good. I really want to bring it to school. I really want to bring the Miata down because we have a school car club, and I just went to the first meet, and there's a bunch of other Miatas, so I'm really, really keen on bringing this one down there, and I think it'll be really cool. So let's get started. We're going to pop these bolts off and see where we go from there. So I'm just going to loosen up these on the actual valve cover, and I believe they're 10s. Yeah, they are. Yeah, so we're just gonna pop these a bit. Boom. I'm not going in any particular order. Not really. Is it the right order? No earthly idea. We're just gonna loosen them up a bit. Now that those are loose, I'm just going to start removing lines. So you can pull these spark plug lines out. Up. Up. There it goes. Whew. That was really in there. All right. Yes, this is what we needed. Woo! Best decision ever. Oh my gosh. So this is the first time I have ever opened up an engine, ever. So, I mean, at least even taking the valve cover off. So this is actually pretty interesting to me to see all this up close in person. So problem areas, definitely right here. This is where the gasket was going pretty bad. I'm not sure if it's just because it was a bad quality gasket or it was just old. I'm not entirely sure. So we are going to need to clean off this RTV that's right here and reapply some around the cam gears, as well as I think there's some there in the back around the cam angle sensor. So now I guess what we can do is we could either take off the cam angle sensor, which I don't know if you need to do that first, or we can take a look at this. So here is the valve cover gasket, and this is the problem area right here. I mean, I don't really know what it's supposed to feel like, but it doesn't. I don't think it's too bad. It might have just been one of those cheap quality gaskets that don't seal too well. So let's get this off, and we'll clean around the edges and see what's going on. So there it is. I mean, it feels a little crusty. It feels a little bit. It's not awful though. But we definitely needed a new one soon. Maybe not immediately, but soon. Back, we got some Walmart brake cleaner and a toothbrush. And if you didn't know, Walmart is great for like any automotive fluids, honestly. Like Pennzoil full synthetic, way cheaper than like AutoZone. It's like maybe 60% of the AutoZone price. It's like extremely less, and this was like $1 for brake cleaner. So we're gonna use this and a toothbrush to clean around the little gasket channel here, and then we'll get the RTV off the inside, and we should be good to go to put this on. So let's get to spraying. Maybe. Oh, there it goes. Whoa. High power right there. Holy crap. Alright, so we got the surface fairly clean. On the head, where the head meets the valve cover or whatever, around the outside, it's fairly clean. It's pretty good. So now we are going to do the cam angle sensor O-ring. So as you know, it's, the used condom O-ring. It's bad. So we're gonna remove this and that, and then unbolt it, I think, and it should come off. There it goes. Woo! Okay, so it turns out it's this 12mm bolt that's on the back side. But before we do that, what we want to do is make a mark along this line right here to make sure that that it's kept in the right orientation for the timing of the intake cam. Yeah, so let me mark that real quick. Got a Sharpie. Close enough, right? So we should be able to fish this back here. Oh no, almost dropped the ratchet. Okay, all right, come on. So it's a little bit of a pain, but it's all right. If it actually comes off. It's gonna be a difficult. So I think, yeah, there we go. Whoa, almost dropped it. But there it is. Come on. There it goes. The 100% the source of my oil leak right here. As you can see, oil all around the outside in that little goopy spot, and it was just dripping down the back onto the oil pan. So thankfully it's this. It's really easy to fix. So we're gonna cut that off and then put the new one on. All right, so we got the new ones here. I got a pack of 10. I will never need 10, but just in case one goes bad, they are easy to replace. So we got a little screwdriver, a little flathead, and this should allow us to get some leverage to pop this out. Maybe. Hey, there it goes. Geez, that's kind of difficult. All right. I guess we'll wipe it down a bit. It's got the new O-ring here. Yeah, this one is way more brittle than the new one. So we're gonna take it and theoretically slide it on. Hey, there it goes. All right. So this part has proven pretty annoying. Whenever you put the sensor in, and if there's a gap between the engine itself and the sensor, then the little teeth on the sensor do not line up with the cam. And the only way to do it if it doesn't fit the first time is to like back it out a bit where you can see the teeth, rotate the teeth a little bit, and then pop it back in. Oh, big nope. Wonder if you can see where it lines up on the inside actually. Like on the cam. Oh, there it is. Okay, so with the valve cover off, you can see the little indention where the tooth fits in on the cam. So that should make it a lot easier. Alright. Actually, I might be able to do that. We're almost there. It should be right there. Unless it's upside down. Because I think 180 degrees is different from 0. Yeah. So we gotta flip it 180 degrees. Alright, so we got some black RTV here. And the place it goes is on either side of each cam and on either side of the CAS sensor back there, which is not there because I couldn't get it in. Oh, still pissed. So we're going to put the RTV on, and then we should be able to pop the valve cover on. Alright, valve cover is back on. It's got some crap on it, but whatever. So now we should be able to put these back on. So this one should go there. This one should go there. This one, oh, wrong one, whoops. That one goes there. That one goes there. This one goes there. Something like that. Alright, so got all the bolts on. We just need to go torque them down a bit. Got the lines back on, all the vacuum lines and breather lines and whatever they are. Spark plug wires, everything is back except for that, the frickin' CAS sensor, or cam angle sensor. So annoying. I think I just, the O-rings that someone posted in the forums were different, or they have a different thickness, I don't know, but it just was not going in no matter what. So we're gonna torque these down, like that, and then we'll just push the car into its parking space, I guess. We are back 1 week later, exactly 1 week, and we are finally able to put the cam angle sensor back on. I got the correct O-rings this time. So previously I got the right size, but it was the wrong hardness, and I tried everything to make them work to try and push the thing in, but it would not go in whatsoever. So we have the right ones now, and I'm just going to put them on there and put it in there, and I'll let you know when it's done. CAS is on. All plugged in. Now is the time for the moment of truth. Let's hope it starts and runs right. If it doesn't, oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, I really hope I didn't damage it trying to force the too hard O-ring in. Here it is. Sounds good to me. And that is this. So as you can see, maybe the little grommets there on the brake master cylinder or the brake reservoir or whatever are leaking, and that's what's causing all this crap to happen right down here. So what I'm gonna do is get all that fluid out of there and then replace those grommets. And we should be good to go without bleeding the brakes. Hopefully, that's what I've read. So we'll see. This to suck all of that out of there. As we could with the turkey baster. Now we're just going to use some paper towels and try and suck that up on the down there at the bottom real quick.
Sanding down a little, as much as I could, wherever the brake fluid was leaking and causing some rust and eating away the paint right there under the brake master cylinder. So I sanded down as much as I could, brake cleaned it a little bit. It's pretty rough, but like pretty rough job of sanding, but it's whatever. I didn't remove any parts, but we're gonna spray some Rust-Oleum on there, and hopefully that works. I wish this was matte, but it's gloss. It's whatever. It's just, you know, protection. It works. Protection is always good. All right, so I taped off the ground and sprayed some black over that area right there. I know it's not the prettiest, but it's whatever. It's not a show car. It'll do to stop the rust, which is like the main thing. So now what we got to do is take these old grommets out. I'm not sure on the exact method, but I'm going to try a small flathead and try and pull those out of there. We'll see how that goes. So I got the old grommets out, and it turns out that just really working this flathead screwdriver down in there to just kind of, you know, pull them out, it seemed to work. So now we're just going to try and pop the new ones in there and then put the reservoir back on and then fill it up. And we should be done with the leaks. That's the idea, at least. We'll see. Well, so the front was difficult, but it was fine, whatever. But the back, it was impossible. I put all my weight on it. Literally the whole car was moving before the thing would go in. So I just ended up taking a rubber mallet and beating the top in, and it finally got those bottoms flush and sealed. But man, I'm dead. That was the biggest pain ever. So I guess now we got to fill it up and we should be good. I really, really hope that these don't leak. If they do, that would suck. But we should be good. I even tried ratchet strapping the thing down and it wouldn't go in. So just beating it with a hammer ended up working. All right, let's fill it up with fluid. Please. All right, finally done with. We are somewhat done with leaks. I know Miatas always leak, but the big ones should be good.